Hey you guys, it's Monica and welcome back. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button because it helps out the channel. And so today we are going to be making a Starbucks tumbler. So this is my 2022 version of how I make my tumblers. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. I feel like I finally perfected how to do Snowglobe tumblers. Y'all see me do Starbucks, off-brands, and I feel like I finally perfected it. So something different that I'm doing. I saw someone using this hot fix applicator on an Instagram reel, and it seemed much easier, much more safe than using a drill. So I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot because heat burns plastic. Makes perfect sense to my engineer ass. So let's give it a go. And so this is actually one of those, did I say a heat gun? Y'all, it's not a heat gun, it's a rhinestone applicator. And just so you know, we'll be using vegetable glycerin and water for our snow globe mixture. But yeah, and so it's a hot fix rhinestone applicator. So hot fix rhinestones are pretty much, they already have the adhesive on the back. You just apply a little bit of heat and boom, it sticks to whatever you put it on. And so this is the color Be Mine. And if that's not the color Be Mine, then I'll correct it on the screen. And I'll link it below. That's part of our Valentine's Day collection that came out today. And so, yeah, so let's give this a go. I'm going to show you this in real time because I feel like that is important. And so I just turned it on. It doesn't have it only has one heat setting on and off. And so I'm just applying some light pressure. You see, I'm really only balancing myself with my pinky on the side of the cup, just giving it a few little twists, just continuing to apply steady pressure, but not too much pressure. I keep pulling it off because I'm very scared. But yeah, so I'm going to show you in real time so you can see what happens. I'm like, oh, making it when I tell you this thing started, y'all see it started doing this thing in the cup immediately. And just like that, we have a hole. What was that? 30 seconds, 40 seconds, if that. Your plastic is nice and melted. You've got a nice round hole. You didn't have to worry about piercing through that other layer. You didn't have to get out a drill, change a drill bit. Y'all be having suggestions like put tape on it. Like, girl, I'm not doing all that. And it was just so much more safer. And this is the wave, honestly. Like, if you want to do snow globes, girl, you can do so many holes way quicker. You don't have to worry about plastic pieces going all over the place, having to put on safety glasses. Get the rhinestone tool. So, all right, cool. Let's make our mixture. And so I'm using a 50-50 mixture of bottled water and vegetable glycerin. And so I will leave a link to everything below. The glycerin, not the water, because the water came from Sam's Club. So I'm not leaving a link to that. But the glycerin, the rhinestone tool, the glitter, the pattern that I end up using on the cup, I will leave a link to all of that below so you don't have to worry about where you can get it all at. And so this is just like the little mouthwash cups from the Dollar Tree. So 1 full cup of water, 1 full cup of glycerin, and you're going to completely mix it until it is completely emulsified. Like y'all like how I'm using the big words. So yeah, y'all, like, it's 2020. Like, we got to get with it. We stepping it up. We running our businesses. We getting better at what we're doing. We're learning new techniques. We're just all going to be bosses. Like, that's what we're on. That's what we're doing. All right, cool. Boom. So how I like to start my snow globes now, if you guys haven't seen me do it like this, how I like to start them now is that I like to take about 10 cc's. I feel like we all grew up on the plastic surgery shows like cc's and breast implant sizes and stuff like that. I think that's just funny. My mind goes off into the distance. So I put about 10 cc's of water of the mixture. I'm not going to just say it's water of the mixture into the cup first, and then I tap the glitter in. And so I ended up doing I filled up like the bottom of the cup with glitter 4 times, and that's how much glitter I did. It doesn't quite reach that first line on the cup. You can see it's about an inch from there, inch-ish from there, but that ends up being the perfect amount for a nice snow globe that makes it look like you got a lot of glitter in there, but you really don't. It ends up not being that much glitter at all. So now I'm going to go ahead and just fill up the cup with the mixture. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to make January about just new techniques, showing you guys how I'm doing things now, things I've never done before. You know, as always, don't hold me to it because life began in my way. But yeah, so let's do it. How's everyone been? Okay, so now, not me about to just stop the commentary and start having a conversation. So after every couple of syringes full, I like to shake the cup to make sure that mixture is getting down and intermingled and mixed, because this will help create less bubbles and therefore less air at the top when you flip it over and you're all done, and it'll be full and beautiful and all that. So yeah, I hope y'all appreciate me learning and growing and, you know, giving good instruction and not all y'all always having to see me struggle, because y'all know this is the struggle channel. If you're a struggle girl, hit the subscribe button. We all struggle over here. Ain't no shame in struggling if it comes out nice, right? And I'm actually filming this video, not filming the video been filmed. I'm doing the audio, the voiceover on the 31st, yesterday. And yeah, Betty White died. And if you know me, to know me is to know that I'm a big Golden Girls fan. I have 3 Golden Girls videos just on this channel of me doing water bottles and cups. So I'm really sad. Like when Estelle Getty died, I was 16. I actually cried. Like I was so sad. So yeah, R.I.P. to our girl Betty. We were really looking forward to her making it to her 100th birthday on the 17th. But you know, we're gonna miss her in spirit. And it's so crazy, y'all. When I tell you, I had the Golden Girls on one TV and I had the Golden Palace on another TV, because I'd be all over the place, even in real life, in my house. Like, and then my sister texted me. I said, no, like, you lying. I get on, anytime someone sends me news, I get on Twitter, because Twitter is always up to date and accurate. I seen that on Twitter. I said, dang, it's true. And I blame People Magazine. I blame People Magazine because they did the same thing to Cicely Tyson. When Cicely Tyson was like 99, they did a feature on her about her 100th birthday, and she died before she could make it. So in conclusion, all this is People Magazine's fault. They be killing people. Let's get back to the video. All right, cool. So we got it all filled up. We shook around the cup to make sure there was no bubbles. I leave my cups overnight upside down to give any kind of bubbles that may be left a chance to rise up to the top. And then before I do this, you can see like my glitter is moving a little bit. That's because before I go to get ready to seal it, I shake it one more time to make sure no bubbles have came to the top, and also see if I need to put any extra liquid. Again, I feel like I perfected the technique. I didn't need to put any extra liquid. All the bubbles have risen to the top. We should be Gucci. I always say should, because usually when I film, again, team struggle, that would be the cup that messed up, and all the cups I make off camera will work. But that's not what happened. So what you see me doing now, I'm just taking 70% isopropyl alcohol, and I'm cleaning off the lid. I cleaned off the lid 4 or 5 times. Clean it with alcohol, then wipe it with a clean piece of paper towel. Clean it with alcohol, wipe it with a clean paper towel. And so I have these are actually like little door bumpers that you can pick up at Walmart in the hardware section. And of course, now I use the Gorilla Glue Quick Set Epoxy. But yeah, just make sure that you clean off all the glycerin, oil, all that from the bottom of the cup, because adhesion is so important, because you want to make sure that liquid don't come out, baby. We don't want this liquid to come out. So make sure it is clean of dirt, debris, and oil. So wipe it with alcohol as many times until you feel like it is clean. Even if that is 10 times to you, you're not crazy, girl. It might just be dirty, or you might be crazy. I am not sure. But as long as it's clean, it don't matter. So I just mix up just a little bit of that stuff, and it's equal parts A and B. You just press the plunger and you're good to go. And I just kind of set it in the hole. The good thing about this stuff is that it sets up pretty quickly. And so I don't want it to mound, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be like a little mound on the bottom. I don't necessarily want it concave, but I want it as close to, that's where you see me like scooping it out, putting it in, and do this fairly quickly. Like, don't sit around. Like I said, it starts to set in 5 minutes. It starts turning like rubber cementy kind of texture. And so this is how it looks. You can tell I put my finger on it just to check it. But yeah, so next we are going to, it's been about an hour, same day, about an hour. Next we're going to take, has it been an hour? It's probably been an hour. Or knowing me, I'm trying to look at my outfit. I feel like I know I did this all on the same night. I'm not crazy. Because I always do them on the same night because I use this quick set epoxy. So next I take the little bumper and I just kind of push it on there. So this is just like my backup layer to make sure that I got my hole plugged. I don't try to shove it in the hole or anything, but I do. That's why I don't want the mound of the epoxy. I wanted like a little concave, so that way I can create essentially a seal between the where I put the epoxy in and where I'm putting this little bumper to create like a nice little hole. Like it's almost like a piece of tape, essentially, is how I'm doing it. And so the final thing that I do is that I take some more of that 5-minute epoxy and I'm going to seal in the whole bottom. Again, the goal is not to fill it to the top, because if you fill it too much, you might make the cup uneven, because now you have created essentially a new bottom. But you do want to make sure that that little bumper is completely encapsulated underneath the epoxy, and then you will be good to go, baby. You've mastered snow globes the quick and easy way. And so this is the way that I found has worked and is the best way that's been working for me lately. I hope this helps you. And this is our final product. So I turned this into a Valentine's Day one because Valentine's Day is coming up. And yes, I've been in the store buying all the Rae Dunn Valentine's Day stuff. Do not judge me. Join me. So yeah, and if you want a link to this pattern on Etsy, I will link it below so you can find it yourself. That is how the bottom looks. That the Gorilla Glue epoxy tends to be like a little cloudy. I don't know if it's just because of my house temperature or what. But yeah, you can see we got some good movement. It's nice and pretty. I love it. So if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel below. I would love for you to join our little family over here. Follow us on Instagram at period6designs. Follow us on TikTok at period6glitter. And check out our website, period6glitter.com. And I will see you guys in the next one.